Today I'm going to talk to you all about keto on a budget, how to shop, how to cook, meal ideas and tips all along the way, so that if you want to follow the keto diet and you're on a bit of a budget, want to be a bit more frugal about it, then there's loads of really easy and yummy recipes that you can cook. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. I've been on and off the keto diet for about 18 months, and there's a whole library of videos with easy keto breakfast, lunch, dinner ideas and more, and lots more to come. So make sure you subscribe to join this awesome Yummy Inspirations community, and leave a like and a comment too. Let me know what you thought of this video, your go-to keto budget meals, and also remember, check down below. I will have a blog post with all of these ideas and more tips, everything that you can pin, bookmark to save to come back to later. So I went grocery shopping for all kinds of keto goodies, and I'm going to show you what I got. I just want to share with you my little haul of food and a couple of tips along the way, and more will be down below in the blog post. But we've got some in season mushrooms, Irish mushrooms, whatever produce is in season, that's what you go for, because you'll find it is super budget friendly. And beef mince. There are so many things to do with beef mince through this week. I'll show you a couple of things I'm going to do with this that are low carb, keto friendly, a whole kilo for €4, and that is going to be 2 massive meals. I've got 2 things in mind I'm going to do with them. Keep watching, I'll show you exactly what they are. And roast chicken, how can you go past a roast chicken? €4.32. When I had this in my grocery haul the other week, I got so many comments of how cheap that is. In Ireland, we're so lucky. Irish free range whole chicken tastes really good, and it's €4.32. So we cook it once and then we do other fun things to enjoy this chicken that are just so good and so budget friendly. One item for €4.32. So many meals, which I will share. Keep watching. And cabbage as well. When you think of budget friendly frugal ingredients, you think of cabbage, and there's so many yummy keto friendly ways to enjoy cabbage. And eggs, another staple, which is when you're on a budget, eggs can be enjoyed across any meal, so many delicious ways, including a cheese omelette. Now you might think that grated cheese is more expensive, but I looked at Tesco at every single cheese that was available, and this one was 99 cents for this grated mozzarella, and it worked out to be the most economical. I got a couple of those. We go through so much cheese, and this is the most budget friendly option, is this grated mozzarella, and it tastes so good. Of course, depends on the store you go to. You might find that a whole block is cheaper and then you can grate it yourself. Usually it is, but that's what I found today. And yes, it's another cheese because we just love our cheese. I love snacking on brie. I love brie on the side of meals. Brie is just so good. And this one is €1. When we first moved here, I thought, I'm not going to start with the most expensive items. I'm going to start with the cheapest ones, and if they're good, excellent. If not, I'll move up to more expensive ones till we find good ones. And this one's really good, so don't fear the everyday value brands. It's €1, but a lot of times they're made in the same factories that make the really expensive brands, which includes this Tesco Irish Creamery butter. And someone in one of my previous hauls mentioned that Kerrygold may be made in the same factory as Aldi, and so I did a little digging, and in Europe we've got, where is it, over there, this little code over here tells you which factory something is made in. And actually it wasn't this one, it was another one. I didn't end up getting it because this one was more economical, but they had a cheaper butter than Kerrygold, and it was made in the same factory as Kerrygold. So definitely do your research, definitely look into it. This was the most economically friendly. Obviously, usually the bigger you buy, the cheaper it is, and we go through so much butter. All I cook in is butter, so with all the meals we enjoy, butter is our go-to. And the other dairy we love is cream, fresh cream, sour cream. This one is just a huge fresh cream that I use, again, so much in all kinds of yummy ways that are keto friendly. And finally, we've got radishes. These radishes, they're in season. I think they were 79 cents, so super budget friendly. And with these ingredients here, you can mix and match and make so many meals. And keep watching, because I will show you through the week as I make meals out of all of these ingredients and give you loads of low carb, keto, budget friendly tips. And check down below as well for the blog post with all of that information too. So that is all my grocery goodies, all my keto budget goodies. In a sec I'll show you meals you can put together with all of these ingredients and more. But first I'll just share a couple more tips to help you along your way. Firstly, always try and get fruit, vegetables in season. Whatever is in season will be cheaper, will be in abundance, and you can make all kinds of things with whatever produce you find in season. And also look out for deals. Your store might have deals on keto-friendly ingredients. I find that my local store a couple of times a day reduces meat and fruit and vegetables, and I've often found absolute bargains on items which I'd usually pay full price for. So just get to know your local store and look out for those stickers that show that everything is reduced, and you can get a couple of bargains that way too. And of course, try and use cheaper cuts of meat and chicken than the more expensive breast of chicken or an expensive steak. Go for cheaper budget cuts like whole chicken or chicken wings or legs, or getting the fattier, which is also more keto-friendly pieces of meat. But I've gone through all these tips and more in the blog post, which I'll leave down below. So let's get on, and I will show you some yummy budget-friendly meals that you can cook with all of the ingredients I shopped for earlier. And the first budget meal that I'm going to prepare for you is fried radish and fried egg. It is such a yum dish. When you fry radishes up, they taste just like potatoes. I kid you not. So I've got some butter melting on the stove behind me. I'm going to cook up those radishes until they're nice and crispy, and then fry up a couple of eggs. See, the radishes are buttery and getting crispy. I'm going to just fry them until they're all crisp to my liking. And there you go, in no time at all, they're crispy and beautiful and buttery. I'm just going to move them off to a plate and fry up some eggs now. Radishes are done, and on the plate, look how beautiful they look. And I popped more butter into the frying pan and popped 2 eggs for me, 3 for hubby, and I'm going to cook these until they are beautiful and crispy. And that's my completed breakfast. Look, I love crispy fried eggs just like that, and crispy radishes. You could add garlic, onion, anything else you want, but I always like to keep it simple. So that is my budget-friendly meal, and keep watching for loads more. And now I'm going to make 2 meals with this beef mince. I'm going to separate it in half. Today I'm going to make burgers, and all I do is add salt, form the meat into a big round ball, and then divide it into 4 patties, and you got burgers. You don't need to add fillers. You can add some seasoning if you want, whatever you like. So I'm going to get on and do that, and I'll show you my completed burgers. So I just fried up the burgers and popped them into lettuce buns with a few other yummy sides too. And today I am making bolognese. Instead of making spaghetti bolognese, I make spaghetti for the kids. And for us, we're going to have bolognese loaded with cheese. So I popped the rest of the meat into a little Ziploc bag yesterday, and I'm going to use one of these jars, but I just wanted to show you a bargain budget. This comes from a store near me, Dunn Store, and it's 2 for €2, so €1 per jar. And just look and find the one with the lowest carb that you can find, and that's all I use. You could add any vegetables, anything that you like, make a homemade tomato sauce, make bolognese however you enjoy to make it, and then I just top it with loads of cheese. So I'm going to get on and make that and show you my finished bowl. So I simply melted some butter in a saucepan, added the meat, browned it, poured over my bottle of sauce, and now I'm just going to let it bubble away and thicken and become a beautiful bolognese. And that's my beautiful bowl of bolognese, and now I'm going to top it with heaps of grated cheese. Look at that mountain of cheese. I almost finished this bag over the last few days of cheese, but yeah, so good. So that is another meal, spaghetti bolognese. Take out the spaghetti, you've got meat and lots of cheese, and it is delicious bowl full. And another easy keto meal on a budget is egg roll in a bowl. It is so simple. You only need a few ingredients. It's cabbage, beef mince, sesame oil, and tamari, and I'll leave a link down below to the recipe for this because it's so easy, and it's cabbage and beef mince. Could you get any more keto budget friendly? And I've roasted that whole chicken. Look how beautiful it is, and I've popped some cauliflower, garlic, onion all around it for some extra flavor, and that is going to be a nice meal for the family now. And I'll show you next what I do with some leftovers. Now, to use up my leftover roast chicken, I've got some mushrooms frying in heaps of butter. Keep adding more butter, a bit of salt. Once these are cooked to my liking, I'm going to add the chicken and show you the next steps. Mushrooms are beautifully done. I've added my chicken, going to get that nice and browned, and then pour over some cream. You can cook this for as long as you want, either to brown the chicken or just heat it all through, and then you can enjoy it just like that, or add a lot of cream. Poured over some cream, just going to let that bubble away, heat through, reduce a little bit. You can see that just within a few minutes the cream thickens up and becomes this chicken creamy deliciousness. Oh, so yeah, that is my favorite way to enjoy leftover roast chicken. And for this meal, I'm cooking up my cabbage. I'm adding a little bit of onion and garlic as well. I'm going to fry it up and make a bit of a cabbage fry up, and I may add some other ingredients too. We'll see how we go. So I've got butter melting in my big frying pan. I've popped the cabbage, garlic, onion in, and I'm just going to cook it until it's reduced. I've cooked the cabbage till they start getting a bit translucent. Added a bit more butter on the side, and now I'm just going to throw in some chopped sausages and get them nice and browned. Add more butter along the way and mix it all through. So everything's cooking along nicely. Just add more butter as you go, and we're going to cook it until the sausage is browned and the cabbage and everything else is reduced and nice and golden. Almost done to my liking. Now it's totally up to you to finish this dish off. You could add some cheese, some egg, some soy sauce or tamari, any flavoring, whatever you like. There you go. It's beautifully cooked, and I just asked my husband how he wants his. He wants his just like this. I'm going to pop mine onto a plate, have it with grated cheese, and that is this beautiful, easily adaptable, frugal, budget keto meal. So there you go. Those are loads of ideas for easy keto meals on a budget, and some ingredients to look out for, and tips and strategies too. Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure that you leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this, and leave a comment too. Let me know your go-to keto on a budget strategies. I look forward to reading your comments, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.